Hello, everyone. This is Al, Red Sox fan, coming to you from Al, Red Sox fan YouTube channel, and we're going to bring you Pro Strategy Football 2021. We have decided on our 1980 season, and it's going to be 1982, and we're going to play the strike shortened 9-game season, and it will be the Snake to the Saints replay. Ken Stabler reunites with head coach Bum Phillips in New Orleans to try to make them winners for the first time. So we will be playing as the Saints and the lefty Kenny Stabler. Pro Strategy Football 2021. The New Orleans Saints are 5-point favorites week 1 against the St. Louis Cardinals. Over under 39. Head coach for the Cardinals, Jim Hanifin. And again, the head coach for the New Orleans Saints, Bum Phillips. No longer with the Houston Oilers. Came to the Saints in 81. But the Snake would not reunite with Bum until 82. So here we go. Let's scout the teams. We're at the Louisiana Superdome, and we're going to try to win in week 1. In actuality, I believe the Cardinals defeated the Saints in week 1. The Saints would go 4-5 in reality, and I think the Cardinals, and just missed the playoffs, and the Cardinals would go 5-4 and make the playoffs. It's an expanded playoffs in 1982. 8 teams from each conference, 3 division winners, and 5 wild card teams. So let's scout the teams. Let's go to St. Louis. Go to the team ratings first. Run blocking, pass blocking for the Cardinals, both 7s. Red zone offense below average at a 4. Team discipline above average at a 6. Ball security is a 7. That's very good. And the 2-minute offense is a 4. On the road, they are an 8. So they win games on the road. Run defense is a 6. Pass defense is a 7. Pass rush is a 6 for the Cardinals. Red zone defense is 7. They're pretty stingy when you get down there. They don't like to give up points. They cause fumbles at a 5. Defensive stamina and controlling or preventing big plays, both 7s. For the New Orleans Saints, who we will be coaching along with Bum Phillips, run blocking and pass blocking, both 7s. Our red zone offense, not so bueno. It's a 4. Team discipline's a 5. Ball security's a 7. 2-minute offense, below average at a 4. Home, we're a 4-rated home win type of team. Run defense is a 6. Pass defense a 7. Pass rush a 6. Red zone defense, very good with an 8. We cause turnovers at a 7. Defensive stamina and controlling or preventing the big plays, both 8s. So we have a very good defense. We just don't want to make mistakes. Coaching for the Saints, well, we're going to run the ball. And you know, when I coach, I like to go over the top when I throw. And we will keep fresh legs in there. Our big back is George Rogers. Will bounce between a 3-4-4-3. They favor zone coverage. I don't like zone coverage, but we have to see what we have defensively. With an 8-rated defense, I think it's going to be pretty good. I'm going to play more man, and I will blitz when I feel necessary. Now the St. Louis Cardinals, they favor the run. They'll take typical risks, and they will run the halfback on most occasions. And when they throw, they like to throw to their wideouts. They favor a 4-3. They favor zone coverage, and they will blitz on occasions. Offensive line for the 1982 St. Louis Cardinals: Sharp, Steve Deerdorf. He's probably coming to an end of his career. Bostic, Robbins. Extra offensive lineman Art Plunkett. For the New Orleans Saints, the offensive line: LaFerry, Edelman, Hill, Aubry, and Stan Brock. Extra offensive lineman Clark. The offense for the New Orleans Saints: Ken Stabler, the Snake, number 16. Under center, George Rogers and Wayne Wilson are your backs. The starting wideouts, Jeff Groff and Lindsey Scott. The starting tight end, Hobie Brenner. You'll also see Kenny Duckett out wide along with Andra Thompson. The backup tight end is Larry Hardy. For the St. Louis Cardinals, it'll be Neil Lomax under center. Otis Anderson, Wayne Morris are your backs. Pat Tilley and Roy Green, they're pretty good. They're the wideouts. Tight end Doug Marsh, a good tight end. You'll also see Mike Schumann and Mel Gray at wideout. And the backup tight end, Greg LeFleur. Defensive line for the Cardinals, Grooms, Dawson, Brown, Greer. Extra defensive lineman, Galloway. For the Saints defensive line, Clark, Moore, Lewis, Wilkes. Extra defensive lineman, Warren. Linebackers and defensive backs for the New Orleans Saints. The linebackers, Jackson, Kovac, Winston, Narn. Defensive backs, Waymer, Whitlet, Gary, and Poe. Nickelback, Hurley, Dimeback, Lewis. For the St. Louis Cardinals, linebackers, Junior, Ahrens, Favren, and Baker. Defensive backs, Griffin, Perrin, Nelson, Allen, Nickelback, Green, Dimeback, Basiliu. Now, the always adventurous place kickers. Neil O'Donoghue is the kicker for the Cardinals, and Carl Birdsong is the punter. That's an appropriate last name if you play for the Cardinals. For the New Orleans Saints, it's Morton Anderson. He does the kicking. And Russell Erxelben, the punter. And now, as they say in pro strategy football, let's do this. AJC has joined us here at the Louisiana Superdome. Hope all is well. And again, we're playing as the Saints. And we will play on expert. St. Louis wins the toss. They elect to receive. We will kick deep. So it's Morton Anderson to kick off from the Superdome. Cardinals setting up for the return. But taking a knee in the end zone is Stump Mitchell. Cardinals will have it 1st and 10 at their 20. Morris and Anderson are your backs. Lomax under center. Marsh the tight end. Tilley and Green out wide. We're going to play a 3-4. And we're going to play the run. And we're going to key Otis Anderson. And we are going to play man coverage. Week 1, 1982. Strike shortened season. 9 games on its way. Lomax gives it to Morris. And Morris gets a first down. So they give it to the fullback. He gains 12. It'll be 1st and 10 at the Cardinal 32. We are keying Anderson. They gave it to Morris. We're going to stick with 3-4 man coverage, and we're going to key Otis Anderson once again. Lomax gives it to Anderson. Anderson bounces to the outside. Saints almost had him in the backfield for a loss, but he'll pick up 4. Good effort by Otis Anderson. Wilkes on the tackle for the Saints. 2nd and 6. Again, we'll stick with the 3-4, but we're going to play man pass coverage, and we're going to blitz Jackson from the outside. It's a blitz. They pick it up. Lomax throws to the middle. Incomplete. Pass intended for Tilley. Well covered by Waymer. 3rd and 6 for the Cardinals. Lomax in shotgun. Anderson next to him. Schumann and Green to one side. Marsh and Tilley to the other. We're going to go nickel here. Nickel man coverage. Our down 4 will play out wide. And we're going to blitz Winston. Shotgun snap to Lomax on 3rd and 6. Lomax under duress. He throws towards the sideline. Caught by Roy Green. Gain of 17, tackled by Poe. Good job, Lomax to Green. And the Cardinals move the chains. 1st and 10 at the New Orleans 47. Anderson and Morris are your split backs. Tilley, Green, your wideouts. Marsh, the tight end. Lomax under center. We're going to go back to a 3-4. And we're going to play run. We're going to key Otis Anderson. Man run coverage 3-4 keying Anderson. It's a pitch to Otis Anderson. He cuts back towards the middle. Picks up 1 yard, flag on the play. Kovac on the tackle for the Saints. What's the penalty? Defensive holding, New Orleans. Cardinals accept 1st and 10 at the Saint 42. Again, we will key Anderson on the run, 3-4 man coverage. Lomax gives it to Morris. Morris bangs the middle for 2 yards. Willette on the tackle for the Saints. Injury on the field. Cornerback Johnny Poe limps off the field for the Saints. Gray comes in at right cornerback for New Orleans. So it's 2nd and 8. This is the first drive of the game for the Cardinals. Split backfield now for St. Louis. Morris and Anderson. Tilley and Green out wide. Marsh is the tight end. We're going to go 3-4 on 2nd 8, and we're going to play pass. Linebackers and free safety to read and react man coverage. Lomax to throw. He has time. Looking to the sideline. Complete to Roy Green again. Holy cow. For 15 yards. Roy Green is torching us. Gray on the tackle, so Gray comes in due to the injury, and Lomax attacks him right away. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals at the New Orleans 25. Split backfield for the Cardinals. We're going to play run, and we will key Otis Anderson on the run. 3-4 man run coverage. Cardinals looking to score. Anderson with a big run, breaks to the outside, and he's knocked out of bounds near the 10, 15 yards for Otis Anderson. Cardinals are like a hot knife, and the butter is a Saints defense right here. What a drive for the Cardinals. I formation now for St. Louis. Morris the up back, Anderson behind him. We're going to play run. Our middle linebackers are going to run blitz. And we're not going to key anybody. 3-4 man run coverage. Kovac and Winston on the run blitz. 1st and goal. It's a pitch to Anderson, and he'll be brought down at the line of scrimmage. Good job by the Saints. Sox Arizona has joined us. Hope all is well. Check out that wonderful channel, Sox Arizona, for all your Red Sox live game needs and chat. Make sure to subscribe to that fine young man. 2nd and goal from the Saints 10. We're going to play 3-4 man pass coverage on 2nd and goal. Lomax to throw. Incomplete. Short hook to the tight end Marsh. Narney on the coverage. Nairney. It's going to be 3rd and goal. Cardinals now go 3 wideouts. Schumann and Green to one side. Tilley to the other. Lomax in shotgun. Anderson next to him. We will counter this with nickel man. Our defensive line will shift over. Actually, we're going to shift under. There we go. Nickel man coverage, and we're going to double. Oh, my Lord. Gray is on Tilley. Green has burnt us, but we're going to have our free safety help out on Tilley. So we're going to double Tilley down near the goal line. Here we go. Shotgun snap to Lomax. Lomax throws. Incomplete. Pass was intended for Roy Green. Weimer with good coverage there. And that will force the Cardinals into a field goal chance. Neil O'Donoghue on the field. And we will watch for the fake. Do not hit the kicker. Hard to hold. O'Donoghue puts it up and through. 3-0 Cardinals, but the Saints defense finally holds. That's the good news. Super Bowl tournament has joined us here at the Louisiana Superdome. Hope all is well. Check out that wonderful channel and, of course, the mod site that he has created with all the free seasons for Pro Strategy Football 2021. Cardinals to kick off. If it's in the end zone, we will down it. O'Donoghue to kick off here at the Superdome. 3-0 Cardinals, week 1. And from the 5 comes Thompson to the 20. Cuts to the outside, 30, and brought down. A 24-yard return by Thompson. Kenny Stabler at quarterback. Rogers and Wilson, your split backs. Brenner's the tight end. Groff and Scott are your wideouts. Inside run. Actually, middle run. Dive play. Rogers on 1st and 10. Rogers gets the carry, bounces to the outside. He has some running room. He's going to pick up 7 or 8. It's going to be an 8-yard gain for Rogers, finally tripped up by Baker. And they favored a 4-3, so we'll show you a 4-3. That's not necessarily what they're in. So it's going to be 2nd and 2 for the Saints. We're going to go 2 tight end set here. So it's Brenner and Hardy, the 2 tight ends. Groff, the lone wideout. Wilson, the up back. Rogers behind him. Hey, diddle, diddle. Rogers up the middle. It's a run blitz. Rogers got the first down. A good, tough run for George Rogers out of South Carolina, I believe, for college. 4 yards for Rogers. Saints move the chains. They'll stick with the 2 tight end set. And they're going to screen to Wilson on 1st and 10. Screen to the fullback. Wilson has it. Wilson takes it to the sideline. He'll pick up 3 to 4. They'll mark it a 4-yard gain. Penalty on the field. Penalty on the field. Incidental face mask on the Cardinals. Tack on a few more yards. It'll be 1st down for the Saints at the St. Louis 49. Saints go with an I formation. Wilson the up back. Rogers behind him. Scott and Groff the wideouts. Hobie Brenner's the tight end. It's going to be a counter left to Wilson the fullback on 1st and 10. Wilson has it. He finds a little bit of daylight. Picks up 3. Baker on the stop for the Cardinals. 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7. Trap play out of the eye, George Rogers. Cardinals in a 3-4. There's the trap play. Rogers has some room, and it's a big, big run for the South Carolina Gamecock. 12 yards for George Rogers, finally dragged down by Favron of the Cardinals. Saints have it 1st and 10 at the St. Louis 34. TribesFan 879 has joined us at the Louisiana Superdome. Check out that wonderful YouTube content creator in our community. Card and Dice Stratomatic Baseball makes everything nice on TribesFan 879. 1st and 10. We're going to go play action fake. Long pass. Wilson will stay in the block, and so will Rogers. Brenner will run a post. And we're going to look for Groff on a deep corner route. Play action fake, 1st and 10. Kenny the Snake Stabler to throw for the first time this season. He has time, but he's going to go to Scott deep on the fly. Oh, incomplete. Oh, off the fingertips of Scott. Oh, boy. Thought we were going to have a touchdown there. Stabler to Scott. Instead, it's 2nd and 10. Johnny Poe will be available for the Saints on defense. 2nd and 10. We're going to go strong left, and we're going to look play action fake. Groff goes to the other side. So again, the deep corner route, 2nd and 10. Play action fake. Wilson and Rogers stay in the block. Stabler, they pick up the block, and incomplete to Groff. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Stabler will go to shotgun now. 2 passes for Kenny the Snake Stabler, 0 for 2. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers set. It's going to be a draw to Rogers. And Rogers with a little bit of room, but the Cardinals quickly close. Only a 3-yard gain for George Rogers. Arends on the tackle. It's going to be 4th and 7. We have Craig Mortensen. Field goal attempt, only a 40% chance. 31, so that's a 48-yard field goal. Ball on the St. Louis. We're going, who's our backup quarterback? Is it Wayne Wilson or is it Guido Merkins? I think it's Guido Merkins, and he stinks. So we're not going fake field goal here, that's for sure. 4th and 7. Offense will stay on the field. 4th and 7. Draw to Rogers, 4th and 7. Tiring Cardinal defense. Rogers has room. 1st down, George Rogers.
1st down.
Yes. 11 yards for big George Rogers. Gutsy call by Bum Phillips and myself. Saints move the chains, under 7 to play in the first quarter. 3-0 Cardinals. Screen. And let's bring in... We don't have a sub. All right, that's fine. We're not going to screen to Rogers. Let's do it this way. Let's go to balanced pro set, and we're going to screen to Wilson. Groff will go in motion, and we're going to screen the opposite way. Cardinal defense is tiring. Stabler. Man coverage for the Cardinals. He sets up the screen. Wilson has it. Goes down the sideline. Is going to pick up 4 yards. Tackled by Junior. Rob's Rules has joined us at the Louisiana Superdome. Hope all is well. Check out that wonderful, wonderful YouTube channel. No, I have not turned on Super Chats, nor will I. If you want to help out the channel, just watch a few commercials. They're not that long. If they're too long, skip them. They don't let you pick how long they can be anymore. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. Groff will go in motion again. And we're going to go counter right with George Rogers on 2nd and 6. Cardinal defense, again, tired. Zone coverage for the Cardinals. Big George Rogers. Oh, he took a huge hit from Adrens. Held on to the ball. Only a 2-yard gain. 3rd and 4 now. Stabler surveys the situation. 3rd and 4. Groff will go in motion. We're going to go medium pass. Sideline pattern to Hobie Brenner. Play action fake. Rogers will stay in the block. So will Wilson. Groff will run think we'll have him run a crossing pattern. Oops. Well, we're going to change that, but let's let him run a cross. That should occupy a linebacker and possibly a safety. Hopefully it's man coverage and we bring Griffin across. And we're going to look for Hobie Brenner on the sideline. Play action fake. 3rd and 4. Stabler. Man coverage. Come on, Stabler, make it. And Stabler scrambles, and he is sacked. The pocket collapsed on Kenny the Snake Stabler, and he couldn't slither out of that situation. Loss of 3. Favron on the tackle. So 4th and 7 from the Cardinals 17. Here comes the field goal unit for the New Orleans Saints. 99% chance of Morton Anderson making it, and it is Guido Merkins, the backup quarterback, and he stinks. Merkins to hold, Anderson for the tie, he puts it up and through. 3-3, week 1, first quarter, 1982. 34-yard field goal by Morton Anderson, and we will kick deep. Anderson kicks off in a 3-3 game. 9-game season. Every game is important. From the end zone comes Harrell towards the sideline. Dropped before the 20, and that's not going to make Jen Hannafin, the Cardinal coach, happy. So Lomax and the St. Louis offense will start 1st and 10 at their 18. We're going to play 3-4. No blitzers. Play the run. And we're going to key Otis Anderson, the halfback. Man run coverage 3-4 keying Anderson. Lomax to throw. Sidelines. Complete to Roy Green. He gets almost to midfield. Green has freaking torched us. 31 yards. Lomax to Green. They'll spot it at the St. Louis 49, 1 yard away from midfield. 1st and 10. We're going to key Anderson once again on the run. 3-4 man coverage. Lomax underneath to Marsh.
2nd down.
And it should be 2nd and 8. Only a pickup of 2. Winston on the tackle. 4 wide receivers set for the Cardinals in Hannafin. Schumann, Tilly, Gray to one side. Roy Green, the dangerous Roy Green, to the other. We will play nickel and man and pass. Our defensive line will move in tight. Nickel man pass coverage. And we're going to double Roy Green. So we slide our free safety over to help out on Roy Green. You can see Willette over there. Lomax to throw. He goes the other way. Incomplete. Pass intended for Anderson out of the backfield. Kovac on the coverage. 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8 for the Cardinals at the New Orleans 49. We're going to play nickel on 3rd and 8 as Schumann moves to the slot. Gray goes off the field. Marsh comes back in at tight end. We're not going to double anybody. 3rd and 8. Actually, we're going to double Roy Green. He is not going to burn us. 3rd and 8. We're going to stunt our defensive line. Our linebackers, Kovac and Winston, to read and react. Man nickel coverage, down 4 stunting. Lomax a throw. He has time. No pressure. Zips it. Incomplete.
4th down.
Was looking for Tilly. Waymeyer on the coverage. Good job by the Saints. Birdsong will punt for the Cardinals. 2:51 left in the first quarter. Don't hit the punter. Birdsong angling for the sidelines, and it's going to bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Midlife Crisis has joined us here at the Louisiana Superdome. He says, Septien. He is not? No, he is not. 3-3, 2:45 left in the first half, as this is the Snake to the Saints replay. We play as the New Orleans Saints of 1982 strike shortened season. We're going to go play action fake. And we're going to look for Brenner on the sideline on 1st and 10. Zone coverage. Stabler back to pass. Has time. Brenner. Complete. And it's a big gain as he he fumbles. He crosses midfield and he fumbles. A 31-yard gain goes for naught. The Cardinals come away with the pigskin. Unbelievable. So a huge play turns into a horrific ending. Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their 49. As Bum Phillips having a stern discussion with Hobie Brenner, the tight end. We're going to go back to a 3-4. No blitzers. And we will play man, run, keying no one. Lomax gives it to Otis Anderson. He bounces to the outside. He's going to pick up 8.
2nd down.
Good run by Otis Anderson off tackle. Then he bounced to the outside. Nairney on the stop, so it's 2nd and 2. Cardinals go split backs, Morrison, Anderson. Lomax under center, Marsh the tight end, Tilley and Green out wide. 3rd and 2, we're going to play pass. And Jackson will blitz on 2nd and 2, excuse me. Lomax to throw. They pick up the blitz. He throws middle. Green on the deep slant. Oh my God. Roy Green is toasting our defensive backs. He was excellent, Roy Green. Gain of 27. Here's the replay. Lomax puts it out there, and Roy Green makes a beautiful catch and run.
1st down.
Roy Green also played defensive back briefly, as he played defensive back and wideout. One of the last two-way players, really, in the NFL. I mean, you can kind of say Deion Sanders, but he really didn't play both ways. He basically played defense. Roy Green did play defensive back. Not this year, but he did. I remember watching. So now Schumann comes on the field for the Cardinals. He's the slot receiver. Anderson the lone setback. Green and Tilley out wide. Marsh the tight end. And it is 1st and 10. We're going to play run, and we're going to key Otis Anderson. 3-4 man coverage. Lomax play action fake. Dumps it to Anderson. Minimal gain of 4. Kovac on the tackle. 2nd and 6. And just like that, the Cardinals trying to retake the lead. Definitely in field goal position here. 2nd and 6. We're going to key Anderson 3-4 out of the run. And it's Anderson, and he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Gain of 3 off tackle right. Good job to corral the very dangerous Otis Anderson, who went on to win a Super Bowl with the New York Giants. He was on the Super Bowl winning team that defeated the Bills in the early 1990 season. So 91 was when they played the Super Bowl, but 90 season. 3rd and 3 from the New Orleans 9, under a minute to play. We're going to stick with the 3-4. We're going to blitz our middle linebackers. Pass, and we're going to double Roy Green. Lomax under center. It's a blitz. It's a screen. Incomplete. They try to hit Otis Anderson, but the pressure got to Lomax. 4th and 3, and Neil O'Donoghue will come out for a short field goal attempt. 26 yards. We're going to go with a watch the fake. Hart to hold. And the kick is up and through. 6-3 Cardinals. And that ends the first quarter of football. You're watching Pro Strategy Football 2021, 1982 NFL, the Snake to the Saints replay. Week 1, Cardinals versus the Saints. 9-game season. Every game is important. On the Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. If you're enjoying the stream, smack that like button. If you have not subscribed and you want, please do so. If you do subscribe, hit the bell for notification when we go live. Also, check out such wonderful channels as Rob's Rules, Tribes Fan 879, Super Bowl Tournament, and Sox Arizona, along with other many fine content creators in our community. I'd like to say hello to Midlife Crisis and AJC also. We start the second quarter, 6-3 Cardinals. If it's kicked into the end zone, we shall down it. So O'Donoghue to kick off. Saints looking for a big return here. And that's a big kickoff. And Thompson will take a knee deep in the end zone. The Saints will have it 1st and 20 at their 20. Remember, that field goal came after Stabler to Brenner on the sideline pattern, picked up 31 yards, and he fumbled. So on 1st down, we're going to screen opposite motion to the fullback Wilson. Groff will go in motion, man coverage. We're screening the other way. And incomplete. Bad pass by Stabler. 2nd and 10. Counter right, George Rogers on 2nd and 10. Groff again will go in motion. Man coverage for the Cardinals. And here's the counter to Rogers, and it's a good run for George Rogers. Picks up 6, tripped up by Brown. Captain Carl 8 has joined us. Hope all is well. So it's 3rd and 4. Counter left to the fullback, Wilson. Groff again to go in motion. Man coverage. Here's the counter to the fullback, Wilson, and he's got the 1st down. He put his shoulder low to get that extra yard. Gain of 5. Baker on the tackle. Saints move the chains. 14-12 left in the 1st half. Medium pass to Scott, and it will be a fade route. Play action fake. Rogers to stay in the block. Wilson to stay in the block. Hobie Brenner, Captain Fumbleitis. He's going to run across also. We're looking for Scott on the fade. Play action fade. I don't remember if I clicked it now. Stabler, back to pass, has time. Incomplete.
2nd down.
He was going for Groff. He looked off Scott and went to Groff on the crossing route. Dangerous. Threw into coverage there. So it's 2nd and 10. Trap play, George Rogers on 2nd and 10 from the New Orleans 31. Zone coverage for the Cardinals. Here's the trap. And Rogers is stood up and sent down at the line of scrimmage. No gain. 3rd and 10. Screen to Wilson, the fullback. Groff to go in motion. Zone coverage. Stabler. Wilson has it. Wilson goes to the sideline. He's got the 1st down and more. He crosses midfield and is tackled by Griffin. 21 yards. Stabler to Wilson and a 1st down. That was huge. JCH 2768. Thank you for being here, my friend. He says, awesome. I was hoping for an early 80s season at some point, and here it is now. Good choice, Al. I always like the strike shorten year because I'm a Patriots fan. And they beat the Dolphins in the snow game, which I was ecstatic as a kid. There was no rule about sending the plow out. They changed the rule after that, but there was no rule then. So Ron Myers said, send the plow out. And John Smith made the field goal. It was like an ice storm at Foxborough. And they won 3-0. I was going to play as the Patriots, but I decided not to because everyone, you don't want to see the Patriots. I'll be rooting for the Patriots in the replay. And our 2 other Week 1 games are very good. Dolphins, Jets, and Steelers, Cowboys. All playoff teams in reality. So a big first down there. Saints have it 1st and 10 on the Cardinal 48. Two tight end set now with Brenner and Hardy. Groth will go in motion. It's going to be a long pass to Groth. He'll be the primary. Hardy will stay in the block. Brenner will run a post. Wilson and Rogers will stay in the block. Play action fake. Deep corner route to Groth on 1st and 10. Kenny the Snake Stabler, man coverage. Stabler with time. He pumps under duress. He throws the deep out. Complete to Groff for 20 yards. Kenny the Snake Stabler. 1st and 10 for the Saints at the St. Louis 28. Hey diddle diddle, George Rogers up the middle. Groth will not go in motion. 2 tight end set for the Saints. And it's Rogers following his blocks, but not much at all. 3 tough yards for the Gamecock from South Carolina. Heisman Trophy winner. 2nd and 7 from the St. Louis 25. 2 tight end set still. Counter left. Wilson the fullback. Cardinal defense tiring. Here's the counter left. Wilson, not much at all. Good reaction by the Birds, as they were birds of prey on that play. Perrin on the tackle, limits Wilson to 2 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 5, under 11 to play in the first half. 6-3 Cardinals. 3rd and 5 from the St. Louis 23. Split backfield, Rogers and Wilson, 3rd and 5. Brenner's at tight end. Groff and Scott out wide, 3rd and 5. And Groff will go in motion. Rogers will counter right on 3rd and 5. Again, Cardinal defense tiring. Man coverage for St. Louis. And here's the counter. Rogers got the first down. Good call, good call. Gain of 5. Grooms on the tackle for the Cardinals. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Saints at the St. Louis 18. But halfback George Rogers goes limping off the field. And they do have another Rogers. So he's the backup halfback. And we'll check out his full name later on. I should have looked at that. This is not George Rogers, though. If someone could look up who the backup halfback was, I'd be greatly appreciated. So we're going to stick with the same play. 1st and 10, counter right, Groff in motion to the left, and we'll give it to the backup halfback, Rogers. Number 41, man coverage. And Rogers is stuffed in the backfield. 2-yard loss by Dawson. JCH 2768 says, hoping for a Cards win as I am rooting for the Falcons to win the NFC West. Yeah, this is the year after the San Francisco Super Bowl. They had a down year. They did not make the playoffs, had a losing record. Midlife Crisis is 2 of the Saints' losses that year. Stabler got banged up. Merkins took most of the snaps. So keep Stabler healthy and you should do okay. I agree. Steeler Fan 1933, a.k.a. Matt, is here. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, Guido Merkins is freaking awful. I know, I played this season in Action PC. He stinks. Because I played a few Saints games. I played the Patriots games. We put some playoff games on the channel, too. I believe we put all the playoff games on the channel. I think it was 82 or 81. I don't remember. But yeah, Guido Merkins is awful. I remember Stabler went out. Or we might have done I think what we did, not the season. I did play that, though. I think we just did a tournament. And that was a few years back, so I don't remember exactly. So 2nd and 12 for the Saints at the 20. Trap play, Wilson, the fullback. Groth will not go in motion. We're going to run a trap to Wilson on 2nd and 12. And Wilson has some room! Picks up a good chunk of change, 9 yards, and that makes it a much more manageable 3rd and 3. Arends on the stop for the Cardinals. Midlife crisis. Jimmy Rogers out of Oklahoma is the backup. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Appreciate that you looked that up, my friend. Midlife crisis. Everyone, big hand for midlife crisis. I like that when the chat helps out, and you guys always do. 3rd and 3. So it's Jimmy Rogers out of Oklahoma and Wayne Wilson. So 3rd and 3. Draw. Kenny Stabler on 3rd and 3. The Snake trying to turn back the hands of time. Stabler's got the first down. Kenny the Snake Stabler picks up 4. It's going to be 1st and goal. Under 9 to play. Under 9 to play. Stabler calls shotgun here. Groff and Thompson to one side. Scott and Duckett to the other. It will be a delayed handoff to Jimmy Rogers. Cardinal defense is tired. Can Rogers punch it in? Here's Rogers. Rogers bounces to the outside, and he is brought down near the goal line. 5 yards. Nelson on the touchdown-saving tackle. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the St. Louis 2. Stabler and the Saints continue to stretch out this tired Cardinal defense, but I think what we want to do is go trips. So Stabler goes under center. Johnny Rogers behind him. Duckett, Groff, and Thompson to one side. Scott to the other. Quarterback sneak. Kenny Stabler from the 2. The Snake. Touchdown! Kenny Stabler! And the Saints take the lead 9-6. Kenny the Snake Stabler goes in for the score. That brings back nightmares as a child from 1976 in that playoff game. Here's the replay in slow motion. Kenny the Snake Stabler, now wearing number 16 for the New Orleans Saints. 2-yard touchdown run. We await the Anderson extra point. The dreadful Guido Merkins to hold. The kick is up and through. 10-6 Saints. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. When the Saints go marching in. Just like Kenny Stabler just did. Much rejoicing on the New Orleans sidelines with Bum Phillips and his favorite son, Kenny Stabler. Anderson to kick deep. 7:28 left in the first half. 10-7 Saints. Cardinals hoping for a return. And Stump Mitchell takes a knee deep in the end zone. Smart play by Mitchell. Cardinals have it 1st and 10 at their 27-28 to play in the half. They trail by 4. Split backfield. We're going to play 3-4 man pass coverage. No blitzers, and we will double Roy Green, who has been killing us. We're going to double Green, make Lomax throw to somebody else. 1st and 10. We're playing the run, 3-4 man. Lomax to throw. He zips it to the middle. Incomplete. Were they throwing to Green? No, to Tilly. Kovac. Good job in coverage there. I believe that's the linebacker getting back there to help out. Midlife Crisis says, I guess Jimmy Rogers was Billy Sims' backup because he didn't get the ball much. I almost did 1980 as the Detroit Lions. I think that's Billy Sims' rookie year. That would have been a fun year too. And we also have our crazy league, the WFL, USFL, AAFC league, which I have to correct some teams because when I brought them over, 6 of them didn't come over correctly, and I'm still in the process of correcting those teams, and that was my faux pas. So we'll play this as I correct. 2nd and 10, they're going 4 wideouts, the Cardinals. Tilly and Gray to one side, Schumann and Green to the other. The Saints, we will counter nickel man. Defensive line will play in tight on 2nd and 10. And again, I'm doubling Roy Green. I've had enough of Roy Green burning us for 25, 30 yards a pop. Let him throw to somebody else. Nickel man coverage doubling Roy Green. And that's going to be on the Cardinals. Movement. Dead ball foul. And it'll be 2nd and 15 for the Cards from their 15. So Marsh comes back in the field at tight end. Schumann moves to the slot. Will continue to play nickel and double Roy Green. 2nd and 15. Defensive line in tight. We're playing pass. Man coverage. Lomax to throw. He's under duress. Dumps it to Anderson, who's immediately swarmed under at the line of scrimmage. Great job by the Saints defense. So it's going to be 3rd and 15. More information from Midlife Crisis. Rogers, that's Jimmy Rogers, played 1 year with the Eskimos, that's the CFL, Canadian Football League, and signed as a free agent with the Saints before 1980. Was the Saints' leading rusher in 80 before they drafted George Rogers out of South Carolina. Heisman Trophy winner. 4 wide receivers set. Schumann and Green to one side, Tilly and Gray to the other. Our defensive line will play in tight. Kovac and Winston, the linebackers, to read and react. And Willette will double Roy Green. Again, we're going to play nickel man pass coverage. 3rd and 15 for Neil Lomax and the Cardinals from their 15. Lomax will be sacked. Get him, boys. Lomax scrambling. For God's sake, someone hit him. And oh, is it a safety? Oh, my Lord, we almost got him for a safety. 14-yard loss. And Jim Hannafin is going insane on the sideline, screaming at his young quarterback, Neil Lomax, as he said, throw the effing football away. We have to watch that over because it was fun. Lomax running for his life. Charlie Brown zigzagging. We almost got him for a safety. So we're going to play watch the fake only because I don't want to hit the kicker. We should have great field position. Birdsong punting deep from his end zone. We almost hit the kicker anyway. And here it comes from the 45, Groff, and he'll take it to the St. Louis 36. Tremendous field position here for the Saints with 6:08 left in the first half. Hockey Unreal has joined us here at the Louisiana Superdome. Check out that wonderful YouTube channel. Wonderful, wonderful hockey card and dice content. All kinds of different hockey games. Hockey Unreal. Mike Marenke, hopefully I pronounced your last name right, Mike. 1980, the year the Saints forgot to run the ball and traded Chuck Muncie. Oh, yeah, that's a bad trade. Muncie went to the Chargers. They were balanced in 79 on offense and threw it away. Let me repeat. I messed this up. Balanced on offense in 79 and threw it way too much in 1980. Great point. Chuck Muncie, yeah. He was the running game that the Chargers were looking for. You remember Chuck used to hold that ball like a loaf of bread. All right, here we go. The Saints up 10-6. Jimmy Rogers in for the injured George Rogers, I do believe. Yep, that's still Jimmy. We're going to go 4 wideouts, and we're going to run a trap play to Jimmy Rogers. Cardinal defense is tired. Here's the trap play. Jimmy Rogers up the middle.
Second down.
Picks up 3. Brown on the stop. And George Rogers is going to come back in. So it's George Rogers now. 4 wide receivers set. Scott to one side. Duckett, Groff, and Thompson to the other. Trap play to George Rogers out of South Carolina. And George Rogers rumbles for another 3 yards. Brown once again on the stop. 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4 at the St. Louis 30. Third and 4. We're going to run the trap play again with George Rogers. 3rd and 4. It's a run blitz, and Rogers busts through and picks up the first. Oh, a penalty. This could deny us the first down. Grooms on the tackle. Defensive holding on St. Louis. We shall... If we decline, it's on their 26. If we accept, it's on their 25. We will accept the penalty and pick up an extra yard. So 4:55 to play in the first half. 10-6 Saints threatening for more. We'll go 2 tight end set here. Hardy and Brenner. Groff, the wideout, very tight to the line. Wilson, the up back. Rogers behind him. And it will be, hey, diddle diddle, George Rogers up the middle. As the Saints now want to pound this tired Cardinal defense. Cardinals jump. Rogers will pick up a couple. That penalty is on the cards. We will accept that. It'll be 1st and 5 at the 20. Again, hey, diddle diddle, Rogers out up the middle. 2 tight end set. George Rogers attacks a tiring Cardinal defense as Bum Phillips wants to smash them down. Only a gain of 2, though, but it's 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. Stabler brings the Saints to the line of scrimmage. We're going to go counter right with Wilson, the fullback. Groff will go in motion, so Groff goes motion left. We're going counter right with the up back Wilson. Zone coverage by the Cards. Wilson has a lot of running room. Cuts back middle. First down. Gain of 7. Arends on the tackle. 1st and 10 for the Saints at the Cardinal 11. They can get a first down at the St. Louis 1. Same play, rinse and repeat. To Wilson, counter right. And Wilson, another good run. 3 yards. Junior on the stop. Clock going tick, tick, tick. And let's take more clock off. Stay in bounds, run the clock. We'll take it down to 2:58 before we snap the ball. 2nd and 7 from the Cardinal 8. 2 tight end set, Hardy and Brenner. Medium pass, play action fake. Hardy will run a square out. Wilson will stay in the block. Rogers will stay in the block. So we're looking for the backup tight end in the end zone. 2nd and 7. Man coverage. Groff to run it in. Hardy to run it out. We go to Groff. Incomplete. Oh, Stabler. Stabler likes Groff. He again checked away from his primary, and he went to Groff. And it's going to be 3rd and 7 from the St. Louis 8. Shotgun. Groff will go in motion. We're going to go strong right here. Groff will go in motion. 3rd and 7. We're going to run the draw. George Rogers, 3rd and 7. Man coverage for the Cardinals. Here's the draw. George Rogers. He's close to that first down. Wow, that's a bad spot. They're going to say 4th and 2. 4th and 2. 4th and 2. What will Bum Phillips do? Do we take the automatic field goal and go up 7? Probably that's the smart thing to do, and that's what we will do. We'll take the automatic field goal. Merkins the hold. Morton Anderson to kick. He puts it up and through. 13-6 Saints. 7-point lead now on the short field goal by Morton Anderson. Anderson to kick deep. 2:11 left in the half. Cardinals setting up for the return. From about the 2 comes Stump Mitchell. Mitchell zigzags, goes to the outside, and he takes it across the 30. 29-yard return to the 33 for Stump Mitchell. Cardinals, 2-minute warning. They trail by 7. Station identification break. You're watching Pro Strategy Football 2021, 1982 NFL. The Snake to the Saints replay. Week 1, Cardinals versus the Saints. On the Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. I greatly appreciate your time. We will also have 2 more games in Week 1. PC versus PC. Miami Dolphins versus the New York Jets. And the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Dallas Cowboys. If we have time at the end of this game, we will sim all the other games to give you the scores and leave those 2 to be shown at a later date, but quite soon. All right, we're going to play nickel man pass, and we're going to double green. Defensive line in tight. Lomax, 1:58 left in the half. He pitches to Otis Anderson. Anderson gets to the outside and gets out of bounds.
Second down.
Gain of 7 at the St. Louis 40. 2nd and 3. We will again, no matter where is green, we're going to double green all over the place. Yeah, we want to double green. There we go. Lomax in shotgun. Let's shift under towards Anderson. And Winston's going to blitz. 2nd and 3, shotgun snap. It's a run. Winston missed Anderson on the blitz. It's going to be a big run for Anderson as he gets out towards midfield. But there's a penalty on the play. Is it a late hit on Anderson out of bounds? No, it's illegal procedure on St. Louis, nullifying a good tough run by Otis Anderson. We will accept. And it'll be 2nd and 8 from the St. Louis 35. 1:46 left in the half. Again, Cardinals with all 3 timeouts. Morris and Anderson are your split backs. Lomax under center. Marsh, Tilley, and Green the receivers. Marsh being the tight end. We're going to double Roy Green. And where you will continue to play nickel man pass. Lomax rolls, throws back the other way, complete to Marsh, the tight end. He'll pick up 16 yards and get knocked out of bounds. Ball spotted at the Saints 49. So Lomax being forced away from his binky. Roy Green, we're going to double green again. Lomax under center, Anderson behind him. Tilley and Gray to one side, Schumann and Green to the other. We're going to play our defensive line in tight, linebackers, Kovac and Winston to read and react. Free safety, doubling Roy Green. Nickel man pass coverage. Lomax to throw. He's going to get sacked. Good job by the Saints. Putting that pressure right up the middle. Clark with the sack, 8-yard loss, but a yellow hanky litters the field. Offensive holding St. Louis. We will decline and make it 2nd and 18. Again, we're going to double Roy Green. He has burnt us one too many times. Nickel man pass coverage with Kovac and Winston, the linebackers, read and reacting. 2nd and 18. Lomax back to pass. Extra blockers give him time. He throws to the sideline. Complete to Tilley.
3rd down.
Gain of 16 to Pat Tilley. Knocked out at the New Orleans 41, 3rd and 2. Again, the Cardinals still with all 3 timeouts, 1:29 to play in the half. 3rd and 2. We're going to double Roy Green. Winston will blitz. Nickel man pass, 3rd and 2, 129 left. Shotgun snap to Lomax. Lomax, Anderson on the sweep, and it's a big run for Anderson as he got outside for 14 yards. Wallette, the free safety, tripped him up before he could score. Cardinals in a hurry-up offense. We stick with nickel man pass. Winston will blitz. Clock going tick, tick, tick. Lomax under duress hits Anderson, the safety valve. No gain. So the Saints almost got Neil Lomax again. They'll probably use a timeout here, and St. Louis does use their first timeout. 1:01 left in the half. 13-6 Saints. Cards with 2 timeouts now. And again, we're just going to double Roy Green. We're not letting Green beat us anymore. Marsh at tight end, Tilly out wide. I formation, Morris and Anderson. We're playing nickel man coverage. Linebackers to read and react. Lomax to throw.
Incomplete.
Quick hitch
3rd down.
to Marsh, well covered by Gary. 3rd and 10. Morris goes off the field. Schumann comes in. He's on the same side with Green. Tilly alone to the other side. Marsh the tight end. Again, we're going to double Roy Green. Shotgun Lomax. Anderson next to him. Defensive line, 3rd and 10. Playing in tight. Kovac and Winston, the linebackers, to read and react. Shotgun. Lomax. Here's the snap. Lomax has time. He throws deep middle. Complete to Marsh, the tight end.
1st down.
Gain of 17. Gary couldn't keep up with Marsh, but he did make the tackle. 1st and goal. And the Cards use their second timeout. They have 1 left. 49 seconds left in the first half. Cardinals hoping to tie it here. They trail by 7. So we've taken Green away, and he's throwing to everybody else now. But my God, Green will not beat us. We stick with nickel. Schumann's in the slot. Marsh. Gary, we have a slight advantage. You got to do better there. Winston's going to blitz. Nickel man pass coverage from the New Orleans 10. Lomax under duress. They pick it up. Over the middle. Incomplete.
2nd down.
We kept Kovac at home. Waymer well defending Tilly. 2nd and goal from the Saints 10. Again, we're doubling Roy Green. Schumann in the slot. Tilly out wide. Marsh the tight end. Anderson the lone setback. You could run the ball here. They do have a timeout, but we're playing pass. Linebackers to read and react. No blitzers this time. Saints defense is tiring. Lomax to throw. A lot of time. Incomplete.
3rd down.
Pass intended for Green. We had him doubled. At least I thought we had him doubled. Poe, good defense there. Oh, yeah, we did have him doubled. So it's 3rd and goal, 39 seconds. We will continue to double Roy Green. Kovac and Winston will drop back in pass coverage. Lomax barks out the signals for the Cardinals. He's under duress. He throws. Incomplete.
4th down.
Again, they were looking for Roy Green, and the double coverage stymied that. 4th and goal. Hart to hold. O'Donoghue to kick. We will play for the fake. Do not hit the kicker. Here's Neil O'Donoghue. He puts it up. And he shanks it.
Wide right.
He shanks the short field goal wide right. The Saints maintain their 7-point lead, 13-6. Saints will take over. 1st and 10 at their 20. 27 seconds left in the half. And we are going to go. We're going to kneel on the ball, as I do have that as a rule. And we're going to go to the half, because we get the ball first in the 3rd quarter. Stabler takes a knee. Cardinals use their last time out, hoping that there's a fumbled snap. Stabler will take the knee again, and that will run out the first half, when the Saints will have a 13-6 lead. Going into the second half of football. So a good job by the Saints. Kenny Stabler with a rushing touchdown and 2 field goals by Morton Anderson. The 6 points for the Cardinals come off the leg of Neil O'Donoghue, but he missed his third attempt as we just witnessed. We prepare for the second half of football. Station identification break. You're watching Pro Strategy Football 2021 on the Red Sox Fan YouTube channel, 1982 NFL. The Snake to the Saints replay, Week 1, Cardinals versus the Saints. I greatly appreciate your time. Jump in the chat if you're watching. If it's in the end zone, we will take a knee. O'Donoghue to kick off to start the third quarter. Saints want to add to their 7-point lead. Saints setting up for the return, but it will be down by Thompson as that's deep in the end zone. Saints will have it 1st and 10 at their 20. 2 tight end set. Hardy and Brenner. Groff the wide out tight to the line. Wilson the up back. George Rogers behind him. And it will be hey diddle diddle, George Rogers up the middle. Zone coverage for the Cards, and Rogers struggles for 3 yards. Brown on the tackle for the Cards. 2nd and 7. Again, hey diddle diddle, Rogers up the middle. 2 tight end set. Rogers is busted over in the backfield. Great job by the front 7 of the St. Louis Cardinals. Arends brings down George Rogers. Loss of 1. 3rd and 8. This is where the Saints don't want to be. 3rd and 8. We will go split backfield on 3rd and 8. And we're going to go strong right. We will screen to the fullback, Wilson. We've had success with this. Groff will motion to the left, and we're going to screen right to Wilson. Zone coverage for the Cards. Here's the screen. Oh, incomplete. Wilson slipped in the backfield, trying to get outside for the screen. 4th and 8. And the Saints will punt. Exelbin to punt for the Saints. Erxelbin. Cardinals come after it. Erxelbin gets the punt off. And here comes Stump Mitchell. Crosses the 40. Brought down about the 43. Yep, that's where they'll spot it. 8-yard return on the 43-yard punt. So the Cardinals with good field position here. And the Cardinals are coming out, and it looks like they want to throw the ball. Schumann and Green to one side, Tilley and Gray to the other. 4 wide out set, but the dangerous Otis Anderson in the backfield. We're going to play nickel man pass doubling. Roy Green. Lomax gives it to Anderson. Anderson goes to his left.
2nd down.
He'll pick up 5. Kovac on the tackle. Cards go to the split backfield now. Morris and Anderson as 2 wideouts go off the field. Tilley and Green stay on. Marsh comes in at tight end. So 2nd and 5, we will counter this with a 3-4 man run coverage, and we will double Otis Anderson in the run game. Oh, Lomax, sweep, Anderson, knocked out of bounds, gain of 3. Anderson delivers a good blow before he's knocked out of bounds. 3rd and 2 from the New Orleans 49. 3rd and 2. And we're going to key Anderson on the run. 3rd and 2. And Kovac will blitz. It's a run blitz. 3rd and 2. Man, 3-4 run coverage. And it's a run blitz. Morris has it. He's not going to make the first down.
4th down. Out of bounds.
Saints knock him out of bounds. Limit him to a 1-yard gain. 4th and 1. What will Jim Hannafin do? He sends out Bergsong to punt. We will watch for the fake. So Hannafin playing it tight to the vest. Birdsong to punt. Cards only down 7. He's trying to pin the Saints back, but that's going to bounce in the end zone. The Saints will have it 1st and 10 at their 20. As Mike Marecki telling everyone, yep, the Cardinals won 21-7, and they're throwing the ball more in this game than they really did. That happens in sim games. Happens in sim games. But, yep. We're up 7. Again, we're playing as the Saints. We're going to go strong left, and we're going to screen right with Wilson, our fullback out of the split backfield. Zone coverage. Here's the screen. Wilson has it, and he is swarmed under after a 3-yard gain. Perrin on the stop. 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7 for the Saints from their 23. Stabler brings the offense to the line of scrimmage. And it's going to be a trap play for George Rogers. Again, Groth will go in motion. Zone coverage for the Cards. Here's the trap play. Rogers up the middle on the trap. 4 yards. 3rd and 3 for the New Orleans Saints. 3rd and 3 from their 27. Counter left. The fullback Wilson. Groth to go in motion. Man coverage for the St. Louis Cardinals. And that's going to be a delay of game on the Saints. They shoot themselves in the foot. 3rd and 8 from the New Orleans 22. 3rd and 8 from the 22. Medium pass. We're going to give it to Captain. Try to hit Captain Fumbleitis, Hobie Brenner, with that huge play, and he fumbled the ball. But we're going to go back to him. And it's going to be... I don't think they'll fall for a play-action fake, but by God, we're going to do it. And Brenner, I want a sideline pattern that's a little deeper. I'll make sure we pick up this first. Groth will go in motion. Rogers to stay in the block. So will Wilson to give Stabler some extra time. And Scott will also run across. So we're looking for Hobie Brenner. Play-action fake. Sideline pattern. Zone coverage for the Cardinals. Stabler with time. Brenner. Incomplete. Bad pass by Kenny Stabler. Holy cow. Threw well behind Brenner. Junior should have picked that off. It bounced off his chest. He wasn't looking for it. 4th and 8. The Snake got away with one there. Erxelbin to punt. With 10:38 left in the third quarter. 13-6. Saints. Cardinals, and it's Stump Mitchell from his 35, picks up 6 yards on the 41-yard punt. Cardinals will have it 1st and 10 at their 43. They trail by 7. 10:32 left in the third quarter. Morris and Anderson are your staggered backfield. Lomax under center. Tilley and Green out wide. Marsh the tight end. We're going to play 3-4 run, and we're going to key Otis Anderson. Lomax to throw. Lots of time. Deep sideline. Marsh. First down. 28 yards to Doug Marsh. Gary tripped him up. So again, Neil Lomax, he is throwing the ball and throwing it a ton. 1st and 10 at the New Orleans 29. We're going to key Anderson in the run. 3-4 man coverage. It's a pitch to Morris, and the fullback is brought down. No gain at the line of scrimmage. Moore brings down Morris. 2nd and 10. We're going to go 3-4 pass, and we're going to double Roy Green. So you can see our free safety, Willette, come over, and he's doubling Roy Green. And we're going to blitz Winston. Lomax under center. Barks out the signals. Lomax takes it himself.
3rd down.
Picks up 2. He saw the blitz coming, and he just ran forward. 3rd and 8. Saints go to nickel. As the Cardinals go 3 wideouts. Schumann and Green to one side. Pat Tilley to the other. Marsh, the tight end. Shotgun formation. Lomax and Anderson next to him. We're going to play nickel. We're going to stunt our down 4. And we're going to double Roy Green with Wallette, the free safety. Kovac and Winston will read and react on 3rd and 8 man pass coverage. Shotgun snap to Lomax. Lomax with time. Incomplete.
4th down.
They were looking for Marsh. Kovac helping out in the coverage. He had him underneath. And the strong safety had him from behind. Incomplete, 4th and 8. Neil O'Donoghue to attempt his 4th field goal. We're going to go normal field goal rush here. Jimmy Hart to hold. O'Donoghue puts it up. And he shanks it again! O'Donoghue 2 for 4. He has missed his last 2 after making his first 2. It is still 13-6 Saints, 8:31 left in the third quarter. Saints take over 1st and 10 at their 27. Split backfield. It'll be a dive play to Rodgers. So it's Wilson and Rodgers in the backfield. Brenner, the tight end. Scott and Groff, the receivers. Hey, diddle, diddle. Rodgers up the middle. And Rodgers with a good run.
2nd down.
George Rodgers picks up 7. Heisman Trophy winner out of South Carolina. Gamecocks. 2nd and 3. Pro I. Wilson the up back. Rodgers behind him. And again, Rodgers will attack the middle on 2nd and 3. Rodgers first down. Good tough run by George Rodgers. Picks up 4. Ahrens on the tackle for the Cardinals. 7:53 to play in the third quarter. 13-6 Saints. Again, I formation. We're going to go counter left to the fullback Wilson on 1st and 10. Everyone up in the box except for the free safety. It's a run blitz. Wilson bounces to the outside. He'll pick up 3. Looked like he was going to be stopped in the backfield, but he bounced off the pile and broke to the outside. Nelson tripped him up. Good effort by Wilson. 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7. I formation. Counter right. George Rodgers on 2nd and 7. Zone coverage. Rodgers has some room. He'll pick up 4 yards. Baker brings him down. 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3 from the New Orleans 45. Medium pass. Play action fake. Wilson and Rodgers stay in the block. And so does Brenner. Scott and Groff running crossing patterns. Play action fake. We're looking for Groff on the crossing pattern. Stabler has time, looking, throws, complete to Groff, and it's a big play, big play. 17 yards, Stabler to Groff. First down. Kenny the Snake Stabler. 1st and 10 from the St. Louis 38. Rodgers up the middle again on the dive play. They're wearing down this Cardinal defense. Rodgers again. They continue to pound away at this Cardinal defense. Gain of 4. 2nd and 6. Hey, diddle, diddle. George Rodgers up the middle. Saints continue to wear down the Cards defense, and Rodgers breaks a few tackles. He'll pick up 7, and the chains move once again. Baker brings him down, but too late. 1st and 10 for New Orleans at the St. Louis 27. George Rodgers comes out. Jimmy Rodgers comes in. And they're going to give it to Jimmy Rodgers up the middle. Continue to attack. Flag on the play. Rodgers picks up 3. And the penalty is on the Saints. Illegal procedure. The Saints accept. The Cardinals accept. 1st and 15 from the St. Louis 32. Stabler and the Saints break the huddle. Groff and Scott out wide. Brenner's the tight end. Wilson the up back. Jimmy Rodgers behind Wilson as George Rodgers catches a breather on the sideline. 1st and 15. And it will be a screen to Wilson, the fullback, on 1st and 15. Stabler sets the screen up. Incomplete. The pressure came right into Stabler's face. He threw off his back foot. Incomplete. 2nd and 15. And George Rogers comes back in the game. I formation. Counter left, George Rogers. Cardinal defense look like they're playing a 3-deep zone. Can Rogers get into the secondary? No, he cannot.
Third down.
Picks up 4. Good job by Brown on the stop. 3rd and 11. Morton Anderson warms his leg on the sidelines. Ball at the St. Louis 28. Rogers again is winded. And Jimmy Rogers comes in. We're going to go split backfield here. Third and 11. Draw Kenny Stabler on 3rd and 11. The Snake looking for some magic here. Kenny Stabler with the draw, and boy, did he get hit.
Down.
2 yards. Gets up. Helmet is skewed, but he's okay. 4th and 9. 49% chance of Morton Anderson hitting this field goal. 43-yard field goal attempt. 4th and 9. We're gonna go for the 49% chance. Guido Merkins the hold. Morton Anderson trying to make it a 10-point lead. Anderson strikes it pretty good. And it's through!
It's good.
Just under a 50% chance of success, and we got it. 16-6, 10-point lead for the Saints. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. When the Saints go marching in. 16-6, New Orleans Saints. Anderson to kick deep. 2:53 to play in the third quarter. Cardinals hoping for a return. From the goal line comes Stump Mitchell down the sideline. Zigzags, crosses the 20, crosses the 30, and is tripped up. 34-yard return by Stump Mitchell. Cardinals will have it 1st and 10 at their 34. We're going to play a 3-4 man coverage, no blitzers. And we're going to play the run. And we're not going to key anyone. 1st and 10, 3-4 playing the run man. Lomax rolls, throws back the other way, hits Roy Green.
First down.
Picks up 12. Poe trips up Roy Green before he can get any more yards after a reception. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals at their 46. Again, we're going to play 3-4 man run coverage. Lomax pitches to Anderson. Anderson brought down.
2nd down.
1-yard gain. Good pursuit by the Saints. It'll be 2nd and 9. Green and Tilley are wideouts for the Cardinals. Marsh the tight end. Morris and Anderson your running backs. Lomax under center. We're going to play 3-4 pass, and we will double Roy Green. Linebackers to read and react. Lomax to throw. Short middle. Incomplete.
3rd down.
Linebackers squishing the play to Marsh. Gary was also there on the coverage. 3rd and 9. Lomax and shotgun. Anderson next to him. Schumann and Green to one side. Marsh and Tilley to the other. Saints counter with nickel man. And we will have our defensive line out wide. And we'll double cover Roy Green. Shotgun snap to Lomax on 3rd and 9. Middle. Incomplete. Good job by the Saints defense. Kovac on the coverage with Marsh. So the linebackers read it beautifully. And the Saints defense hold. If you're just joining us, this is the Pro Strategy Football 2021 1982 NFL, the Snake to the Saints replay. Week 1, Cardinals and Saints. We'll have 2 more games in Week 1. Very big games. 9-game season. We're playing the strike schedule. Miami and the Jets, Pittsburgh and Dallas. All 4 of those teams made the playoffs in actuality. Dave Gardner has joined us from the Superdome. Hope all is well. Uncle Dave, please check out that wonderful YouTube channel. He's very close to 1,000 subscribers. If you have not subscribed to Dave Gardner, please do so. Ron Juckett and Retro Sports Network just made it to 1,000. 1,001. So thank you to everyone for helping out Uncle Ron. Now we're going to help out Uncle Dave. Remember to check out Digital Dice with Dave Gardner and Ron Juckett. Once in a while, I'm on there too. I've been on there twice. Greatly appreciate it. Birdsong to punt. He's going to punt from about his 30. Do not hit the kicker. Saints will get a return. It's a 6-yard return for the Saints. 1st and 10 at their 19. Stabler. Under center. Wayne Wilson, the fullback. George Rogers, the halfback. Heisman Trophy winner out of South Carolina. Scott and Groff, the wideouts. Hobie Brenner's the tight end. We're going to go outside for the first time. It's going to be a sweep left to George Rogers. 1st and 10. Here's the sweep. Rogers turns the corner, but not much at all. Excellent pursuit by the Cardinals as they look like birds of prey. 2nd and 7, only a 3-yard gain. John Wise has joined us. Hope all is well, and he says, "Go Cardinals!" So it's 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7. Rogers on the trap play out of the split backfield on 2nd and 7. Under a minute to play in the third quarter. Rogers plunges the middle for 2. Cardinals clamping down on the Heisman Trophy winner. 3rd and 5. And you know what? We want the clock to expire on this play. And we're going to play stay in bounds. The clock is running and time will expire. We're just going to click go. This should bring us to the end of the third quarter. Oh my God, it didn't. But Rogers!
4th down.
Son of a gun. I thought the clock was going to expire. 4th and 1. We picked up 4. We needed 5. And that ends the third quarter. So the clock did not expire. I did not think we were going to have to run a play. My faux pas. 15 more minutes of football. We will punt with a 10-point lead. And it's Erxelbin to punt from about his 11. As Rogers was denied the first down. Cardinals hoping for a return. Good coverage. They get down here quickly. But Roy Green, yep, we got him. We tripped him up. Good job. It looked like Green was going to get to the outside and run, baby, run. 43-yard punt, only a 3-yard return. Excellent punt coverage by the Saints. 14:54 left in the game. Saints up by 10. New Orleans 16. The St. Louis Cardinals 6. Split backfield of Morris and Anderson. Lomax under center, Marsh the tight end, Tilley and Green out wide. We're going to play 3-4 run man. Lomax to throw, and he's under duress, and he's going to be sacked. The third time the Saints have gotten Neil Lomax. Great job by the Saints. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. When the Saints go marching in. It is a Mardi Gras atmosphere here at the Superdome. Collectaholic has joined us. Check out that wonderful card collecting channel. AJC says, looks like the Aints are ripping the feathers off of St. Louis. Saints were 4-5 and just missed the playoffs in the 9-game season. 2nd and 18. Schumann comes on the field. Morris goes off the field. Schumann's in the slot. Anderson the lone setback. We're going to counter with nickel man coverage. And we're going to play pass on 2nd and 18. Our defensive line will play in tight. And our free safety, Willette, will double cover Roy Green. Lomax gives it to Anderson. Anderson to the right, cuts back middle, picks up 5 more on the tackle for the Saints. 3rd and 13. Shotgun formation for Lomax. Anderson next to him. Schumann and Green out wide to one side. Marsh and Tilley to the other. And again, we will double Roy Green. And our defensive line will play out wide. And Winston's going to blitz. Kovac to read and react. Nickel man pass of one blitzer and doubling Roy Green. Shotgun snap to Lomax. On 3rd and 13. Lomax throws middle, incomplete. He saw the blitz coming. He tried to hit Green, but Green was double covered. 4th and 13. Birdsong to punt for the Cardinals. 13:45 left in the game. Saints setting up for the punt return. From the 25 comes Groff, and not much at all. 2-yard return on the 44-yard punt. No, you don't have to pay your free safety. It's free. As John Wise was being a little cheeky. He says, do you pay your free safety? If yes, then is he really free? Good questions, good questions. All right, we want to run clock here. Stay in bounds. Trap play, George Rogers. 1st and 10. Out of the throw. Oh, Rogers bounces, but then he gets bounced. 1 yard loss, penalty on the play. Offside St. Louis, we will accept. As they were a little over anxious trying to get to George Rogers, 1st and 5. For the Saints at their 34. Off tackle left, the fullback Wilson on 1st and 5. Wilson has it, and he is buried.
2nd down.
1 yard loss. Cardinals looking run. Be 2nd and 6 after the 1 yard loss. Pitch right, George Rogers on 2nd and 6. There's the pitch. Rogers, not much at all.
3rd down.
Again, the Cardinals swarming after the Saints running game. Gain of 2, 3rd and 4. Perrin on the tackle. 3rd and 4, 12:52 and counting. As Stabler and the Saints take their time. 3rd and 4. Saints go trips. Duckett, Groff, and Thompson to one side. Scott to the other. Delayed handoff to George Rogers. This looks like zone coverage. Here's a delayed handoff. Rogers, he's got the 1st down.
1st down.
Yes! He picks up the 4 yards. Good job. Good job. Good call by Kenny the Snake Stabler. 1st and 10. Clock going tick, tick, tick. They'll stick with trips. There'll be a trap play for Rogers now. They're trying to spread out this Cardinal defense. And Rogers has a huge hole
2nd down.
as the Cardinals part like the Red Sea. That's a gain of 9. 2nd and 1. From the New Orleans 48, Stabler calls his own number. Yes, you got to just say quarterback dive on 2nd and 1. And Stabler had... Oh, he fumbled! Oh, my God! He took a huge pop and the ball came loose. We try to be cute. And the Cardinals come away from the pile with the pigskin. Here's the replay in agonizing slow motion. And Kenny Stabler is slow to get up as he took a shimmy-sham shot to the cranium. And number 16 goes woozy off the field. And the Cardinals are still in this game. 1st down at midfield, 10:52 to play. They trail by 10. We're going to double team Green. 3 wideouts. Schumann in the slot. Tilley to the next to Marsh. Lomax under center. Anderson the lone setback. Our defensive line will play in tight. That is a huge fumble. We got to remember not to do that again. Linebackers to read and react. Doubling Roy Green. Lomax to throw. He has time. Middle. Complete to Tilley, and that's a 1st down. Gain of 14. Gary on the tackle. Good route run by Tilley and a very good pass by Neil Lomax. 1st and 10 at the Saints 36 after the reception, coming after the Stabler fumble when he had the 1st down. Again, we're going to double Roy Green. Shotgun formation. Lomax to take the snap. He's under duress, and he is brought down.
2nd down.
Good job once again by the Saints pass rush. Oh, when the Saints come marching in. Bum 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 bum. When the Saints come marching in. I believe that's the 4th sack of Neil Lomax. And it will make it 2nd and 18. Green and Schumann to the other side. Marsh and Tilley. to the right. We're going to still double Roy Green. Nickel man coverage. Defensive line in tight. Actually, and we're going to have Kovac blitz. Well, hopefully Winston will drop back and help out on Marsh. Here we go. 2nd and 18, shotgun snap. Here's the blitz. Lomax under duress, throws incomplete. They were looking for Schumann. Waymer had very good coverage on Schumann. 3rd and 18, under 10 to play in the game. And again, we will double cover Neil Lomax's binky, Roy Green. Nickel, we're going to stunt our down 4. Winston to blitz. 3rd and 18. Can the Saints hold? Here's the blitz. Lomax throws under duress. Incomplete. Leaping and getting a hand on it was Waymer as Tilly looked to be open, but Waymer just tipped it away. 4th and 18. The Cardinals will punt. Here's Birdsong to punt from his 40. He's angling for the sidelines. And that will go out around the 7. So the Saints with a 10-point lead have it 1st and 10 at their 7 with 9:17 left in this game. Saints want to spread it out still. Trips to one side, Duckett, Groff, and Thompson. Scott to the other. No quarterback sneak this time. It'll be a hey diddle diddle, George Rogers up the middle. And Rogers, a good run! Rogers bounces off 3 would-be tacklers and picks up 7. 2nd and 3. Let's make sure we're running clock, and we are. We'll take it under 9 minutes. 2nd and 3. We spread out this defense, and we're going to run it with Rogers again. And Rogers has the 1st down. Hold on to that ball, George. Gain of 6. Arends on the stop. We'll take it under 8 when we next snap the ball. George Rogers goes out. Jimmy Rogers comes in. And hey diddle diddle, Jimmy Rogers up the middle. Number 41. And he makes a beautiful run. A quick move. Puts his shoulder down. He picks up 6. John Wise screaming for the defense. 7:15 and counting by the time we snap the ball. 2nd and 4. Again, Jimmy Rogers up the middle. And 1st down! Jimmy Rogers busted through the secondary. He picks up 17. By playing the trips, we spread out that Cardinal defense. Stabler taking his time. Kenny the Snake Stabler. George Rogers comes back in. We'll continue to attack that middle. It's a give to number 38, and this time the Birds of Prey, the Cardinals, wrap up George Rogers. They're punching away at the ball, but do not get it. Loss of 1. 5:57 by the time Stabler will snap the ball. Counter left, George Rogers on 2nd and 11. And Rogers, and the Cardinals again kibosh him as they're keying the halfback now. 2-yard loss. Greer with a big hit. Every hit now meant to dislodge Saints ball carriers of the pigskin. 3rd and 13, 10-point lead. Power I. Actually, let's go power I right. So Wilson to the right. And we're going to run a screen pass to Wilson. On 3rd and 13. Screen to Wilson. Stabler, Wilson. Picks up a few, stays in bounds. Picks up 4. 4th and 9. We'll take it under 5 minutes, and we will punt. We have a 10-point lead. We don't have to be foolish. And we punt normally. So, Erxelbin to punt. You figure the Cards will come after it. Excellent punt block there. Blocking on the punt. Cardinals from about the 10. Stump Mitchell, and he is nailed. Stump is planted. No return on the excellent 45-yard punt. It was very high and allowed the Saints punt coverage to get down there and nail Stump Mitchell. 4:34 left. We're going to play nickel man coverage, and again, should we play? I hate zone. I'm not going to play zone. We're going to double Roy Green. Cardinals have a 4 wide out set. Marsh is off the field, and so is Morris. It's Tilley and Gray to one side, Green and Schumann to the other. Willette, our free safety, is doubling Roy Green. We're going to stunt our down 4, and we will blitz Winston, and we will blitz Kovac on 1st and 10. So 5 rushers going after Neil Lomax. And he throws incomplete.
Second down.
Was looking for Gray on the sideline. Waymer in the coverage. Gray goes off the field. Marsh comes in at tight end. Lomax has hit Marsh for a couple of big plays. But again, we're going to double Roy Green. We're not going to blitz our linebackers now, or at least not Kovac, because Marsh has come back in. But we will blitz Winston. We don't think they'll dump the ball to Anderson, because, well, they might. He's a safety valve. So here we go. Nickel man coverage, 1 blitzer, doubling Roy Green. It's a run to Anderson. Anderson cuts it up the middle.
First down.
Picks up 13. Waymer tripped him up. But clock's going tick, tick, tick. We continue to double Roy Green. Our defensive line will play in tight as Lomax comes under center. Anderson goes behind him. And we're going to blitz Winston. And we're going to blitz Kovac. So Waymer and Gary, they're on islands with their receivers, as the free safety help is on Green. It's a blitz. Lomax evades it, and it's caught by Anderson out of the backfield.
First down.
He'll pick
Out of
up
bounds.
10. That is worth a replay in actual speed. I thought we were going to get the sack here, but Lomax evades both sackers and hits
First
Anderson,
down.
who gets
Out
out
of
of bounds. First down for the Cardinals. 4:04 to play. Schumann in the slot, Green to the right, Tilley to the left. Marsh at tight end. We will blitz Winston. Defensive line in tight, nickel man coverage. Lomax to throw. They pick up the blitz. Incomplete.
Second down.
Was looking for Tilley on a short hook route, well covered by Waymer. They got to get downfield if you're a Cardinal fan. Now they send their wideouts out wide. Schumann and Green to one side. We continue to double Roy Green. Gray and Tilley to the other. Defensive line, our 4 down linemen in tight. And we're blitzing both of our linebackers. We do not want to give Neil Lomax any time, and we double Roy Green, nickel man. And Lomax under duress. He evades the rush again, throws deep sideline, incomplete.
Third down.
They were looking for Roy Green. Poe on the coverage with the help from the free safety Willette, but injury. And Roy Green goes limping off the field. That's good news for us. We're not going to double anybody now. Actually, we might double Tilley. We're going to double Tilley. Take away Tilley now. And again, we're gonna blitz our linebackers. We do not want to give Lomax. We'll let them dump it down to Anderson. 3:51 left. Anderson's really the only wide open man. Complete to Thompson. Good
Fourth
catch.
down. Out of bounds.
He gets out of bounds. Picks up 7, but that leaves 4th and 3. 3:44 left in the game. Lomax goes under center. Anderson behind him. Roy Green on the sidelines. They're working on his ankle. Schumann in the slot. Gray and Tilley out wide. Marsh. We're going to double Marsh. I think they might go short slant here. We're going to double Marsh, the tight end. Our defensive line in tight, and our linebackers will read and react. We're not blitzing anybody. So 4th and 3, nickel man coverage. Linebackers to read and react. Our free safety Willette is doubling Doug Marsh, the tight end. Lomax throws. Incomplete. Turnover on downs. They went to Gray, well covered by Poe, as he was the po-po on that play. With 3:39 left, the Saints look like they're going to get a Week 1 victory. They're up 16-6. And it'll be a trap play to Rodgers. George Rodgers on the trap. A big run for Rodgers. Pickup of 9. Junior tripped him up. Clock going tick, tick, tick. Now it'll be Wilson on the trap play, the up back. From the right hash, Wilson's got the first, and he just barrels forward. Picks up another 4 yards, so it's a gain of 6. Brown brought him down. Stabler just taking his time. And again, it'll be a trap play to Wilson, and the Cardinals use their first timeout. Trap play to Wilson. It's a encroachment. It was a run blitz. Good hard count by Kenny Stabler. And that's going to make it 1st and 5 from the St. Louis 21. 2:55 to play in the game. Let's bring in the backup fullback. Hokie Gaijan. And we're going to give Hokie Gaijan the carry. He actually has a good yards per carry. And Hokie Gaijan picks up 4.
2nd down.
Actually 3. Cardinals use their second timeout. Counter left, Hokie Gaijan. They're probably keying Rodgers on this. 2nd and 2. It's a run blitz, and Hokie Gaijan
3rd down.
stopped at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Sweep, Hokie Gaijan left. Cardinals use their last timeout. 3rd and 2. Hopefully they're keying Rodgers. Hokie Gaijan's got the first down.
1st down.
Yes! And now the clock going tick, tick, tick. Let's get George Rodgers out of there. Let's bring in Jimmy. Counter right, Jimmy Rodgers. This should take us to the 2-minute warning. Jimmy Rodgers. He's going to pick about 3. Dawson on the tackle. This should take us, like I said, to the 2-minute warning. And it does.
2-minute warning.
2 more minutes. And the Saints will go marching in to a Week 1 victory. 16-10. We're going to give it to Jimmy Rodgers. Counter right one more time. And Jimmy Rodgers
3rd down.
struggles, no gain. 3rd and 7. Ken Stabler taking his time. No timeouts for the Cardinals. 3rd and 7. Sweep left. Hokie Gaijan. Here's Hokie.
Fumble.
Oh, he fumbled, but the
Fourth down.
Saints get it. Oh, my God. Loss of 2, 4th and 9. Roy Green is available, but it's too late, my friends. It's too late. The ball will snap at 38 seconds. Morton Anderson to make it a 19-6 game. Guido Merkins the hold. And here's the kick. Anderson puts it up. And
It's good.
through. It just sneaked through. 19-6. 33 seconds left in this game. We will kick deep. The Saints are going to be victorious here in Week 1. We have reversed history as we're going to win 19-6. They actually lost 21-7. Stump Mitchell on the return. And we are going to play prevent. Shotgun for Lomax. He's just going to heave it. He's going to get sacked. Yes! That's going to end the ball game. Another sack of Neil Lomax. As again, we're playing prevent. I don't think he's going to get the ball off. One last throw for Neil Lomax. Get him. Get him. Get him. He heaves it deep. Doesn't really matter much. Incomplete. This ball game is
3rd
over.
down.
The New Orleans Saints hold serve at home. They win 19-6. And we reverse history. 5-4 should get us in the playoffs. And we're 4 more wins away. In actuality, the Saints finished 4-5, but we're going for that division. The Saints win 19-6. Stay with us. We're going to sim the other games except for the Jets and the Dolphins and the Steelers and Cowboys. Those games will be up next on the channel in the upcoming days. So that is it. The Saints win in a strong effort at the Superdome, and they're 1-0 after week 1. Let's quickly look at the stats. The Saints had 322 yards of offense. They did have 2 turnovers, though. St. Louis, 267. Roy Green, once we doubled him, we shut down their scoring. But O'Donoghue was 2 for 4 for field goals. He made his first 2 and missed his next 2. Let's go to the St. Louis Cardinals stats. Neil Lomax threw 38 times, completed 16. That's a 42% completion. And he threw for 216 yards. He was sacked 5 times for 44 yards of loss. For the Saints, Kenny Stabler, 8 of 16. He managed the game beautifully. 50%, 104 yards. Was sacked once for 3 yards of loss. His long play was 31 yards to Hobie Brenner, who promptly fumbled after being hit. New Orleans really ran the ball well. George Rogers, 33 carries, 143 yards. Wayne Wilson, 9 for 37. Jimmy Rogers, 7 for 32. Ken Stabler, 6 for 6. He had the only touchdown. It was a rushing touchdown from 4 yards out. He also fumbled. And Hokie Gaijan was 4 carries, 3 yards, and a fumble. For St. Louis, Otis Anderson, 12 for 78. Now the receiving, you're going to see some huge numbers for Roy Green. 5 receptions, 102 yards, 20.4 yards a reception. His long was 31, but then we doubled him after that. Too much of him. But Doug Marsh, 4 for 63, and Pat Tilley, 2 for 30. For the Saints, Wilson, 5 for 36 on screen plays. Groff, 2 for 37. Hobie Brenner, Captain Fumbleitis, 1 for 31 and a fumble. Defense for the Saints. Leading tackler was Kovac, the linebacker. He had a sack. Wilkes had a sack. Lewis had a sack. And Clark had 2 sacks. 5 sacks overall. For the St. Louis Cardinals, leading tackler, they're tired. Adherns had 16, then Brown had 14. The 1 sack was Favron. The fumble recoveries were Areens, and Nelson, the strong safety. The kicking game failed the Cardinals, as Neil O'Donoghue was 2 for 4. His long was 27 yards. For the Saints, Morton Anderson was 4 for 4. His long was 43 yards. He was 1 for 1 for extra points. Great Saints victory. And now, let's go and sim the rest of these games. Except, again, we're going to give you the Miami at the Jets. So the Dolphins at the Jets. And we're going to give you Pittsburgh at Dallas. All teams that made the playoffs in reality. Washington versus the Eagles. And Washington crushes them 27-9. Chicago versus Detroit. And Chicago wins in a tough tussle 12-6. Tampa Bay, the Bucks, going to Minnesota in the Metrodome. And Minnesota wins 20-17. Atlanta at the Giants. Giants with an upset there, 17-14. Green Bay at home against the visiting Los Angeles Rams. And the Packers hold serve 16-12. We are going to give you the Miami Dolphins New York Jets game. So now we move on to New England. New England should crush the Colts. Colts were 0-8. And they struggle, but they win 14-10. So the Patriots with a good start. Now Cleveland at Seattle. And they are shut out. The Seahawks win 27-0. Houston, who are horrific, taking on Cincinnati. Cincinnati made the playoffs, I think. And they win 21-13 over the Houston Oilers. Pittsburgh, Dallas will be another game we're going to show you. Kansas City at Buffalo. And the Chiefs win on the road in upstate New York, 23-17. Los Angeles versus San Francisco. Los Angeles Raiders would make the playoffs. The San Francisco 49ers, coming off a Super Bowl victory, would not. Let's see what happens in the Battle of the Bay. And the Raiders defeat the 49ers 14-6. San Diego versus Denver. Denver had a down year. The Chargers, the last good run, really, with Dan Fouts. They made the playoffs. I don't think they made the playoffs in 83. I could be wrong. No, maybe they did make the playoffs in 83. Because 82 was the epic game in Miami. Let's see if they win. And no! Denver, that's an upset to me. They win 23-20. Let's quickly look at the Patriots. Highlights. Patriots scored first. Tony Collins, touchdown run, 6 yards out. On the sweep.
Touchdown.
Extra point was good, 7-0. Baltimore would get an interception. Oh no, Pagel would throw an interception. James, the safety. So Baltimore's drive came to an end. Then New England, a 4-yard pass in the third, right at the end of the third quarter. Short pass, Grogan to Bradshaw. Quick hitter, and its extra point was good. 14-0. Baltimore would get on the board with a 28-yard field goal by Wood. Art Schlichter to hold. You think he bet on the game? Art Schlichter. Oh my God. I might have to go back and just play this season as the Colts with Art Schlichter as the starting quarterback. And then that was it. New England. The Colts. No, New England would fumble the ball when they're trying to run out the clock, but they win 14-10. Tutupu, who never fumbles. So that's how the Patriots won. And that ends that. So again, in our game, Saints won 19-6. Up on the channel next, Dolphins, Jets, Pittsburgh, Dallas, and that will end week 1. I'd like to thank Hockey Unreal. Check out that wonderful YouTube channel. Captain Carl 8, our good friend Bob, thank you. John Wise, thank you. Steeler Fan 1933, a.k.a. Matt, thank you. AJC, thank you very much. I think I said thank you to John Wise already, but I'm old and I forget. Thank you, John Wise. Collectaholic, thank you very much. Dave Gardner, thank you. Check out that wonderful channel. Mike Marenke, thank you. Midlife Crisis, thank you. JCH2768, thank you. Rob's Rules, another fun channel. Please check out and subscribe to. TribesFan879, thank you very much. Card and Dice Stratomatic Baseball, great time on his channel. Super Bowl Tournament, our good friend Mike in the truck who makes these mod seasons, along with Lee, will have a chat with Al, with Mike and Lee and Carrie Batts, the creator, and a few other folks coming up soon. Sox Arizona, thank you very much. Check out his wonderful channel for live Red Sox calls and chat. He does a wonderful job. There you have it. As Collectaholic says, he's up for that Jets game. He says, let's go Jets. Well, that's going to be up on the channel most likely tomorrow. So, take care, stay safe, be smart, treat people the way you want to be treated. God bless. You know what's coming, folks. First, we win in the Snake to the Saints replay, 1982, 19-6. So that's good news. I love you all. God bless and peace. See you soon.